upgrade to Valvetronic designs. Today, we're trying to crank the 4-cylinder engagement as much as possible. You guys may have seen our G30 530i video where we put the downpipe and the full exhaust on, and it was so fun. Almost as much fun, or maybe even more fun, than its G20 M340i older brother. So today, we have a G30 530i. Car is bone stock. B48 is proven to be a super reliable, very potent engine, and with this full catback exhaust installed, you pick up a bunch of sound, a bunch of enjoyment, and we're psyched to show you. Let's take a look. So we know how potent these turbocharged BMW engines can be, and with the right exhaust setup, you really get some nice overrun, a great aggressive exhaust profile, and it just makes the driving experience much more enjoyable. Again, referencing that G20, I bring you guys back to that black G20 330i that we did because it was so fun. I had such a good time with that car with the full exhaust and the downpipe. This car is stock downpipe, but we figured it's a great way to showcase how much fun can you have with your traditional base 530i. We think a lot. Today, startup, revs, flybys, hard accelerations. You can see how good this exhaust looks underneath. We unfortunately lost the GoPro on another one of our videos, so there's no GoPro today, sadly, but you guys get to hang out in the inside and really hear what the car sounds like at the airstrip today. So we're really gonna show you the best 4-cylinder sound experience. And of course, this system, you get huge flexibility. The piping is much larger than factory. You can see the factory exhaust on the ground. You've got your mid-cat plus middle resonator in the front. Then you've got your big boxy rear muffler out to the side. This setup is true free flow the entire way. There's no resonators in the midsection. It comes out 3.5 inches, then splits into 2.75 all the way back, running unrestricted out to these really good looking carbon fiber tips. You just pick up so much of an engaging exhaust profile with this sound. And of course, we got them in stock ready for you guys to enjoy. Let's hear it. Our favorite things, Valvetronic baby, the wave, because we've aligned the frequencies of the exhaust remote to the acceptance frequencies for the garage door remotes, you're able to sync your Valvetronic remote to the rearview mirror buttons, so you don't end up losing stuff. The little green light, perfect. And now this can go away, perfect. Valves open, easy. So inside the BMW 530i, again, this is a very base, very normal BMW, but as you may have heard from the startup, it's such an exciting experience now inside because you get a good amount of exhaust behind you, but you don't get anything that's unwanted or too far. Again, stock downpipe, you know, we really are just, if BMW offered a performance exhaust system for the vehicle, this is what I would hope it would be. The valves open, you get a nice aggressive sound behind us, and it's not overbearing. That you could drive all day, all night, even with the valves open, because there's not really any bassiness at all in this cabin. So flexibility is there, of course. Close the valves. you literally would have no idea this thing is modified at all, which that's how you got to do it, guys. Remember, this is not a Honda, it's an executive BMW sedan. This car was purchased for a really, really good, these are under $20,000. Even this M Sport one, 2019 or whatever year this is. B48's super potent, just such a good car. But with this exhaust setup, we understand that it's expensive, but you do really get what you pay for in terms of the flexibility, the quality of sound. It's a full free flow configuration, large piping size, you get the depth. You heard it when we started it. It's like, the car almost sounds like it has a downpipe. You really get a lot of depth and excitement, and you don't even need to do the downpipe to get a bunch of extra sound. Just a catback system, free up a lot of sound that's hiding beneath this B48 engine, and really be able to enjoy it. So we're gonna warm the car up here slowly, and then once we're on some more open roads, we'll really showcase how good this thing sounds. I'm psyched. Just start it up from getting gas. Dude, this thing's awesome. What a great car. I'm so impressed. B48, baby. Maybe forget about the whole B58 the world thing. B48 the world. This is such an awesome car. Here we go. We'll get a little acceleration. Very impressed with the sound of this car. Enjoyable in this car now. You just get a much more exciting sound experience. It feels a lot more alive in here. With the stock exhaust, you just didn't hear anything at all. So you really need something to crank it up. And this really is that something. The sound is so much more exciting now. All right, we're gonna head up to the airstrip. We'll see you guys there. And that, everybody, really is the Valvetronic B48 experience cranked up. Now, this car being a stock downpipe car, you think the sound would not be that engaging, but this catback system, again, this car is bone stock, no software, no tune, nothing, just a catback exhaust system with the factory downpipe. And for this sound to be this good, you guys heard the pops on the Revs, it's really such an exciting experience now, unlocking what has been beneath this B48. These cars, very, very reliable. The engine configuration is so good as compared to the B58. Both platforms are extremely stout. You can add software, you cannot. You can do the full exhaust and really pick up a bunch of sound, or you could add a downpipe as well. But the flexibility you heard, the quality of sound improvement, it really does crank up the experience, and might question your option to buy a 540i or even buy an M550i. If you can make the car as enjoyable as this and have a great sound, what's not to love? If you're looking to get exhaust for your G30, whether it's 530, 540, M550, or your F90 M5 or G90, you guys know where to find us. Check us out at Valvetronic.com, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And in the next video, we'll keep cranking up the sound, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.